Hey, I've sat with this rig every single day, and it doesn't just perform, it redefines how high-end PC feels to use. This is the CLX Set. This is for the person who's done with bottlenecks, frame dips, slow loads, and systems that sound like jet engines under pressure. You've felt the frustration of waiting, of lowering settings just to keep things smooth, of closing tabs to squeeze out a little more responsiveness. You're past settling for almost enough. You want a machine that feels powerful every time you sit down. Before anything else, check the current price and stock with a link below. Custom class desktops like this don't stay at solid availability and value for long. Hesitation here usually ends up costing more later. You know the exact moment you realized it was time to level up. Maybe it was watching your old rig struggle mid-game while you hit that boss fight, or sitting through render queues that dripped instead of rushed. Maybe you were juggling heavy apps and saw your system gasp, and you thought, no more. That's the point where this machine stops being a want and becomes a need. From the first time you press power, there's a shift. You open what you need and it's already ready, no lag, no hesitation, no negotiation with performance. It's like someone finally removed the invisible brake you didn't realize was holding you back. Everything feels immediate, crisp, and intentional. Gaming on this feels commanding. High settings stay high, motion stays fluid, and even intense scenes don't flinch. There's a clarity and stability that makes every session feel immersive instead of compromised. For creative work, editing, rendering, multitasking, the desktop simply doesn't slow down. Timelines scrub cleanly. Exports finish ahead of your expectations. Heavy workflows feel natural, not stressful. Even everyday tasks like launching apps or switching between large projects feel noticeably sharper because nothing drags you out of your groove. This isn't about raw numbers on a spec sheet, it's how the system feels to use. Once you've felt that kind of responsiveness and power, anything weaker feels like a bottleneck you're no longer willing to tolerate. If you're thinking about waiting for a price drop or a better deal, be cautious. Stock shifts fast and value often slips away before you realize it. Maybe you're wondering if all this is too much. Think of it as future-proofing. You're not buying for today alone, you're investing in headroom that stays relevant as games and workflows demand more. And here's something most people don't expect: despite how capable it is, this system stays composed under real load. It doesn't feel frantic. It feels balanced, like it's built to handle pressure without breaking a sweat. Owning this changes how you approach every session. You sit down with confidence, not caution. You stop planning around limitations and start flowing through tasks. You feel like someone who recognizes quality and chooses it, not someone who settles. It feels instantly responsive in real use. It stays steady under heavy workloads. It handles high settings with poise. It accelerates demanding workflows smoothly. It gives you confidence every time you sit down. It's not the cheapest option on the market. And its size isn't for minimalist desks. At some point you stop looping through specs and trust the choice you already felt you wanted. You choose the system you keep thinking about, the one you come back to in your mind over and over. Every time you consider something weaker, you'll return to this instead. If you're ready to leave compromise behind and embrace performance that genuinely keeps up with you, check the link below and see if the CLX Set is available now. Don't let this be the upgrade you delay and later wish you'd made sooner.